Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, the ultimate symbol of Hollywood glamour and allure, was a star whose life and death became one of the most famous stories in Hollywood history. From her rise to fame in films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and The 7-Year Itch to her tragic death in 1962 at the age of 36, Monroe's legacy has been defined by beauty, fame, and scandal. Her untimely passing was officially ruled as a probable suicide by overdose, but conspiracy theories about her death still abound. Her grave at Westwood Memorial Park in Los Angeles has become a place of pilgrimage for fans, but it's not just her fame that draws people there. Many believe Monroe's grave is cursed, and some visitors have reported strange and unsettling experiences. There are also stories of visitors who have encountered bad luck or strange misfortunes shortly after leaving the site. Monroe's death has long been a subject of speculation, with some believing that foul play may have been involved. Conspiracy theories range from connections to the Kennedy family to claims of involvement by powerful figures in Hollywood. While the official cause of death was ruled a suicide by overdose, the unresolved nature of her passing seems to have left a lingering mystery around her grave. Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi will forever be remembered as the man who brought Count Dracula to life on screen. His portrayal of the Transylvanian vampire in the 1931 film Dracula became iconic, cementing Lugosi's place as one of Hollywood's most enduring horror legends. But despite his fame as the dark and brooding vampire, Lugosi's life was marked by personal struggles and misfortune. When he died in 1956, his request to be buried in his Dracula cape was granted, adding a macabre twist to his final resting place. Lugosi's grave at Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City has become a site of fascination for fans of classic horror, but some believe that the eerie energy surrounding his grave may be more than just admiration for his work. Visitors to Lugosi's grave often describe a chilling sensation as they approach, as though an unseen presence is watching them. The cemetery itself is quiet and peaceful, but the atmosphere around Lugosi's crypt feels different, darker, colder, and more ominous. Some have reported hearing strange whispers or feeling a sudden drop in temperature near his grave, even on warm days. Others have claimed to see shadowy figures moving near the crypt, only to disappear when they get closer. Some believe that Lugosi's intense connection to his role as Dracula may have left a lingering energy around his grave, leading some to speculate that his spirit may still be tied to the sadness and frustration he experienced toward the end of his life. James Dean. James Dean's name is synonymous with youthful rebellion, tragedy, and the eternal image of a life cut short. Best known for his roles in Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden, Dean was an icon of 1950s American culture. His cool demeanor, brooding good looks, and intense performances captured the imagination of a generation. But it was his tragic death in a car accident at the age of 24 that cemented his status as a legend. Dean's untimely death left behind a legacy of myths, including the infamous curse said to be associated with his car, Little Bastard. James Dean's grave is located in Park Cemetery in Fairmount, Indiana, his hometown. Fans from around the world visit the site to pay their respects, leaving behind flowers, cigarettes, and other tributes to the actor who became a symbol of lost youth. However, some visitors have reported strange occurrences after visiting the grave, leading to speculation that Dean's spirit may still linger there, or that the curse surrounding his life and death continues to haunt those who come too close. One of the most unsettling aspects of Dean's death is the curse that many believe is tied to his Porsche 550 Spyder, the car he was driving when he died in the crash. After Dean's death, the wreckage of the car was sold to various collectors, and a series of bizarre and tragic accidents followed. From injuries sustained by those handling the car's remains to fatal crashes involving parts of the vehicle, the stories of bad luck surrounding Little Bastard are numerous. Some believe that the curse extends to Dean's grave itself, with visitors reporting feelings of unease, bad luck, and even car troubles after visiting the site. One visitor described their experience as eerily similar to the circumstances of Dean's death, with their car suddenly losing control on the way home from the cemetery. Others have spoken of feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and loss while standing at Dean's grave, as though his rebellious spirit is still tied to the place. Rudolph Valentino. Rudolph Valentino was one of the biggest stars of the silent film era, but when Valentino died suddenly at the age of 31 in 1926, his death sparked hysteria among his fans, many of whom were left devastated by the loss of their screen idol. Valentino's grave at Hollywood Forever Cemetery became a place of mourning. On rare occasions, people have reported seeing Valentino's ghost himself, wandering the grounds of Hollywood Forever Cemetery. These ghostly sightings have only added to the legend of Valentino, whose life and death continue to captivate fans nearly a century later. George Reeves. George Reeves is best known as the original Superman, the actor who brought the Man of Steel to life in the 1950s television series Adventures of Superman. But behind the cape, Reeves was struggling with personal demons, career frustrations, and a deep sense of unfulfillment. His death in 1959, ruled as a suicide, has long been surrounded by controversy, with many believing that foul play may have been involved, has fueled speculation that Reeves was killed, possibly due to romantic entanglements or career disputes. The mystery surrounding Reeves' death has persisted for decades. In addition to the strange occurrences at Reeves' grave, there have been reports of paranormal activity in his former home, where he was found dead. Subsequent owners of the house have reported hearing footsteps, doors opening and closing by themselves. These ghostly encounters have only added to the belief that Reeves' death was not the result of suicide, but rather something more sinister. Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight is considered one of the greatest performances in modern film history. Ledger's intense and haunting take on the iconic villain earned him a posthumous Academy Award, but the role also took a psychological toll on the young actor. Ledger died of an accidental overdose in January 2008. At the age of 28, just months before The Dark Knight was released. His death shocked the world and left fans wondering if the darkness of his role as the Joker had somehow contributed to his tragic end. Ledger's grave in Karrakatta Cemetery in Perth, Australia, has become a place of pilgrimage for fans, but it is also said to be haunted by the lingering presence of the character that defined his final days. Visitors to Ledger's grave often report feelings of intense sadness or melancholy, as though the emotional weight of his death is still present. Some describe the atmosphere around the grave as heavy and oppressive, while others have reported seeing strange lights or hearing faint laughter in the distance. These reports have led some to believe that Ledger's spirit may still be connected to the role of the Joker, a character so dark and consuming that it left a lasting mark on the actor's life. Jayne Mansfield. Jayne Mansfield was one of Hollywood's most glamorous and controversial figures of the 1950s and 60s. Known for her blonde, bombshell image and her over-the-top persona, Mansfield became a major star in films like The Girl Can't Help It and Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter. However, behind the glamour and fame, Mansfield's life was marked by scandal, rumors of occult involvement, and a tragic death. In 1967, Mansfield died in a car accident at the age of 34, but rumors of a satanic curse have surrounded her death ever since. One of the most enduring rumors about Jayne Mansfield is her alleged involvement with Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. Mansfield was known to have associated with LaVey, and there were rumors that she had become involved in occult practices. Some even speculated that Mansfield's death was the result of a curse placed on her by LaVey after she refused to end a relationship he disapproved of. While these rumors have never been substantiated, they have contributed to the eerie legacy surrounding her life and death. In addition to the rumors of a satanic curse, Mansfield's death has been linked to a series of strange coincidences. Just months before her fatal car accident, Mansfield had been involved in a lawsuit against a car manufacturer over a faulty vehicle. The accident that claimed her life occurred when her car struck the back of a tractor trailer, leading some to believe that her death was the result of bad luck or even supernatural forces. The strange circumstances surrounding Mansfield's death, combined with the rumors of occult involvement, have led to speculation that her spirit may still be seeking resolution. Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood was one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, known for her roles in films like West Side Story, Rebel Without a Cause, and Splendor in the Grass. Wood's career began as a child star, and she successfully transitioned into leading roles as an adult, becoming one of the most recognizable faces of the 1950s and 60s. But despite her success, it is Wood's mysterious and tragic death in 1981 that continues to captivate and haunt the public's imagination. Wood died under suspicious circumstances while on a weekend boating trip with her husband, Robert Wagner, and her co-star, Christopher Walken. Her body was found floating in the water near Catalina Island, and the official cause of death was ruled as accidental drowning. However, the details surrounding her death have led to decades of speculation and conspiracy theories. Witnesses reported hearing arguments coming from the boat on the night of her death, and questions have been raised about why it took so long to search for her after she went missing. Wood's grave at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery has become a place of mourning for her fans, but it is also said to be haunted by her spirit. Visitors have reported feelings of unease as they approach the grave, as well as strange occurrences like hearing splashing sounds or faint whispers. One particularly eerie story involves a visitor who claimed to hear the sound of a woman crying near the grave, even though no one else was around. These reports have led some to believe that Wood's spirit may still be tied to the unresolved mystery of her death. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow was Hollywood's original blonde bombshell, known for her sultry looks and sharp wit. As one of the biggest stars of the 1930s, Harlow captivated audiences with her performances in films like Hell's Angels and Dinner at 8. However, her life was cut tragically short when she died suddenly at the age of 26 from kidney failure. Harlow's death shocked Hollywood, and rumors of misdiagnosis and delayed treatment have led to speculation that her life could have been saved. Adding to the eerie legacy surrounding Harlow's death is the haunted reputation of the house where she lived with her second husband, Paul Byrne. Byrne was found dead in their home just 2 months after they were married, in what was officially ruled a suicide. However, rumors of foul play have persisted, and the house has become known for its paranormal activity. Residents have reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing unexplained noises, and feeling cold spots throughout the home. Harlow's legacy as the original blonde bombshell has endured long after her death, but the mysterious circumstances surrounding her passing have left a lasting shadow. For those who visit her grave, the strange occurrences suggest that Harlow's spirit may still be present, tied to the unresolved questions that marked her life and death. Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell was one of the most iconic figures in rock music, known for his powerful voice and deeply emotional lyrics. His music often explored themes of pain, addiction, and inner turmoil, reflecting his own struggles with depression and substance abuse. In 2017, Cornell died by suicide after a concert in Detroit, and his death left fans devastated. His grave at Hollywood Forever Cemetery has become a place of pilgrimage for fans, but it is also said to be haunted by the lingering presence of the rock legend. Visitors to Cornell's grave often report feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness or heaviness as they approach the site. Some describe the atmosphere as dark and oppressive, while others have reported hearing faint music or even Cornell's voice in the distance. These reports have led to speculation that Cornell's spirit may still be connected to his music and the pain that defined much of his life. Cornell's death was marked by deep emotional complexity and tragedy. His music continues to resonate with fans. For those who visit his grave, the experience is often more than just a moment of reflection. It is a powerful and at times unsettling encounter with the emotions and energy that surrounded Cornell's life and death.